Sweet dreamers, welcome to a new magical story. Today's story is about the adventure of Ollie the snowy owl in the Arctic. In the distant, frozen land of the Arctic, there lived a small snow owl named Ollie. Ollie was an adorable, fluffy owl with large, sparkling eyes and feathers as white as the purest snowflake. He loved adventures and was curious about the world around him. On a frigid night, when the stars were shining brightly, and the sky was clear, Ollie felt a special flutter in his belly. He knew it was time for an adventure in the vast and mysterious Arctic. Ollie spread his wings and soared through the endless white landscape, in search of adventure. As he glided over the snow-covered plains, he encountered friendly Arctic foxes, curious polar bears, and playful seals. They shared stories about their life in the Arctic and laughed at funny escapades. As Ollie continued his journey, he noticed a stunning natural wonder, the northern lights. The sky suddenly filled with dancing colors and radiant lights. Ollie stopped to watch and felt enchanted by the magic of the northern lights. Ultimately, Ollie arrived at an iceberg that resembled a gigantic ice castle. He landed on it and explored with curious eyes. Along the way, he met a seal named Sammy, who was about to dive off the iceberg. "Where are you heading, Ollie?" Sammy asked with a smile. Ollie replied, "I'm on an adventure in the Arctic, Sammy. Would you like to join me?" Sammy shook his head and said, "No, thank you, Ollie. I'm going to enjoy a dip in the icy waters, but I wish you lots of fun on your journey." Ollie understood that his friend Sammy had other adventures, so he continued on. He flew past icy fjords, discovered secret caves, and listened to the sound of whales swimming in the deep sea. In the end, tired but happy, Ollie returned to his cozy nest in a snowy rock. He knew that the Arctic was full of adventures and secrets, and he felt grateful for the beautiful world he lived in. As Ollie nestled into his warm feathered coat, he gazed at the glittering stars above the Arctic and dreamt of all the adventures he had experienced. The mystery of the ice palaces. On the following radiant day, Ollie decided to explore deeper into the frozen land of the Arctic. This time, he had a specific destination in mind, the legendary ice palaces of the north. As he soared over the vast ice fields, Ollie spotted a brilliant glimmer in the distance. It was as if the sun's rays were gleaming on 1,000 diamonds. Curious as ever, Ollie made his way towards it. There, before his eyes, stood the majestic ice palaces. They were constructed from clear ice and glistened like frozen jewels. Ollie was left speechless with amazement, for he had never seen such magnificent structures before. Carefully, Ollie landed and walked into the glistening corridors of the largest palace. Inside, he met Princess Aurora, an elegant snow owl with a beautiful silver crown atop her head. "Welcome, brave traveler," she greeted Ollie with a friendly smile. "I am Princess Aurora, and this is my ice palace." Ollie stammered in awe, "Your palace is truly breathtaking, Princess Aurora." Princess Aurora nodded and began to tell Ollie about the secret of the ice palaces. "Every stone of this palace is crafted by our community of Arctic animals. We work together to build and maintain this wonder. It reminds us that friendship, cooperation, and cherishing our beautiful surroundings are the true treasures of the Arctic." Ollie smiled in understanding. He felt honored to be part of this special community, even if he was just visiting. Princess Aurora invited Ollie for a tour of the palaces. She showed him the crystal chambers where ice artists created sculptures and the cozy library where animals gathered to share stories. Together, they watched the northern lights show that appeared above the palaces each evening. After a day filled with wonders and friendship, Ollie decided it was time to return to his own cozy nest. Princess Aurora gave him a small ice crystal as a memento of his visit. "This crystal will remind you that you are always welcome in the Arctic, Ollie," she said. With the ice crystal safely in his talons, Ollie flew back to his nest and fell into a deep, peaceful slumber. He dreamt of the ice palaces, the northern lights, and the precious friendship he had found. The mystery of the disappearing North Star. After his amazing adventure at the ice palaces of the Arctic, Ollie the snowy owl was more curious than ever. He roamed the frozen landscapes regularly, always on the lookout for something exciting. On a cold night, when the Arctic was shrouded in darkness, Ollie saw something strange in the sky. The clear starry sky above the Arctic had always been a reliable compass for Ollie and his friends. But now, Ollie noticed that the famous North Star, which had always shone brightly overhead, was beginning to dim and flicker. Concerned, Ollie decided to investigate the mystery of the disappearing North Star. He flew high into the sky, ascended toward the stars, and followed the faint light of the star. It was as if the North Star was searching for something. As Ollie glided through the dark night, he encountered Orion, a wise Arctic fox who diligently observed the night sky. "Orion, do you have any idea why the North Star is growing weak?" Ollie asked. Orion scratched his whiskers and replied, "Dear Ollie, I've heard that the North Star has a magical duty. It guides the way for animals that are lost in the cold winter nights. But the North Star has weakened because it's searching for its lost sister, the South Star." Ollie was astonished. "The South Star? Where can we find her?" Orion smiled and said, "The South Star is on the other side of the world, in the distant South Pole. But we can try to help the North Star find her. If we create a light show with the northern lights, the South Star might see us and be reunited with her brother." Determined to help, Ollie, along with Orion, soared high into the sky and spread their wings. They danced through the night, creating a beautiful light show with the northern lights. The light shone brighter than ever before, and soon, they saw the faint glow of the South Star on the horizon. The North Star and the South Star joyfully circled each other, and the sky was once again illuminated by their loving radiance. Ollie looked on with relief, knowing he had helped solve the mystery of the disappearing North Star. After this thrilling night, Ollie returned to his cozy nest in the Arctic. He had not only uncovered a mystery but had also restored the bond between the North Star and the South Star. As he nestled into his warm feathered coat, Ollie dreamt of stars, light shows, and the power of cooperation. And you, little adventurer, dream of stars lighting up the night and mysteries waiting to be solved, just like Ollie. Good night.